Peace and love, it's your girl, Miss Meka. Welcome back to the Soul Rebel Nation station, where my mission is to empower and inspire others to live life passionately with purpose from the soul. I'm here for your weekend reading for April 27th through the 29th. I am still using the Angel Therapy and Life Purpose Oracle decks from Doreen Virtue, as well as the Rider-Waite Tarot and my own personal pendulum. This is a general message, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, please leave me a comment, message, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Don't forget to follow and like on Facebook and Instagram, and let's jump right into it. All right, y'all, so the first card that we have for Friday from the Life Purpose deck is Practice. How many times we gonna get this card? It's like an ongoing message. We need to practice whatever it is that you're doing right now, that you're focusing on, whether it's whatever it is, whatever your talent, gift, natural ability that you're focusing on right now, you know what it is. You need to polish your skills by practicing regularly, is what the card says. She has on brown. I feel like you need to be more down to earth about it. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to be a little bit less uptight about it. And you may be needing to ground yourself in order to do this practice. So be obedient, be disciplined, and adding time into your schedule for this practice, whatever this practice is. Let's see what the clarifier is. The clarifier from the Angel Therapy deck is cancel, clear, delete. So this card is associated with Archangel Michael, and it's no coincidence that both of these cards have green in it. Like the background of this one is green and brown, which is pretty earthly, and this card has him wearing green, which I also associate with Archangel Raphael because his color is associated with healing, which is the color green, and his aura is like an emerald green. But anyways, Archangel Michael is has like a golden aura, which is pretty much the aura around his wings. The card itself is basically talking about us only speaking positive in regards to whatever it is that we're going through at this time. And when we do have a negative thought, we need to immediately say cancel, clear, delete. The book actually says to swipe your wrist while you're saying it. So in other words, cancel, clear, delete, or all at once, however it resonates for you. But the card itself says use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. So in regards to whatever it is that you're practicing, maybe it's something that you used to do in the past. And please excuse my polish. My mom watches my readings, and she said, Meka, you really need to paint your nails. I'm sorry, y'all. I work in a warehouse during the day. I use my hands a lot, so they look like crap right now. But anyways, back to the reading. I'm gonna paint them tonight, Mom, okay? Possibly, because I got some work to do after work. Anyways, so in regards to polishing your skills, maybe in the past this is something that you've done or that you've thought of doing, or maybe you did something in the past that you feel like you may have failed, or it didn't have as much success as you wanted it to have. Whatever it is, whatever negative thought that you had, maybe somebody else said something to you in the past that was negative. Maybe they told you you weren't good at what it is, or maybe it is, like I said, something from yourself. Whatever it is, the book is saying, the card is saying that you need to use only positive words and thoughts. So when in regards to cancel, clear, and deleting, you can also call on Archangel Michael, because his sword can cut those negative thoughts out, those past negative thoughts and patterns out, so that when you're practicing and they come, they'll come less and less, because you're concentrating more on the present and not on what happened in the past. You're canceling and you're removing that negative thought pattern of whatever happened in your past so that you can move forward. So that's the cards that we have for Friday. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. So polish your skills by practicing regularly. Don't be afraid of whatever it is. Get those negative thoughts out your head that you can't do it, because you can. You just need to practice and be disciplined at it. All right, so the card that we have from the Life Purpose deck for Saturday, books. These cards are repeating themselves, y'all. I promise y'all I shuffle this deck. I shuffle I shuffle all of these decks. Books. Once again, she has on green. So I feel like this is going to be a heart-centered based weekend. Like, we're going to be doing things from our heart. So maybe you used to love reading books and you just haven't sat down and had a good read in a while. Pick up something that pick up something out of the library. Maybe you go to a library and sit and read. I used to do that. I used to do it a lot when I was pregnant. I would go sit in the library at the Edgar Cayce Center, as a matter of fact, on the ocean front. I would go to the meditation room, and then I would go to the library. And I would just sit in I would just go find a random book, and sometimes I would just mark the page so that I could go back to that same book, and I would sit in a window seat in the library. Yep. So pick up a book. This card could also mean that you are going to be writing a book. Writing and books have been coming up a whole lot. Creative expression, writing, books, all of that has been coming up a whole lot. But the card itself says you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So when it regards the practice, maybe you need to pick up a book that'll help you with whatever practice that you're practicing at the time. Or maybe it could be in regards to spirituality. Maybe that's something that you're picking up. Whatever it is something that you love. And it's also something that's going to heal you, because she has on green. And like I said, green is associated with healing, but it's also associated with the heart chakra. So once again, this is a heart-based weekend. And her wings also have blue on it. Blue is associated with the throat chakra. So once again, we're being told to speak and to come from our heart. So the clarifier that we have for books is, have you asked your angels help with this? So in regards to possibly you writing a book, or picking up that book to research on, or practicing whatever it is that you're going to be practicing, have you asked for help instead of worrying and thinking negative about it? Have you went to spirit? Have you called on your ancestors? Have you called on God? Have you went to God and asked for help? We've been asked to let go and let God, I believe, in Thursday's card. The card itself says your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene with your free will choices. So in regards to this practice, letting go and connecting with your life purpose through these books, through this practice, through whatever it is that you do naturally, you have help, but you have to ask for it. We have free will. So call upon your angels this weekend. Maybe you can call upon them before you go in a bookstore and ask them to guide you to the book that can help you at this time. It'll work. Trust me, it will. I've done it. Or you can just be asked to... As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to add my Ascended Masters book at the end of this reading if it's not too long. I'm just going to ask for guidance for all of us and just open the book up. And I bet you we get something in regards to this reading. So, that's the message for Saturday. Pick up a book. Your life purpose involves books, whether that's you writing or reading them, and ask for help. So Sunday, counseling. Bingo. So some of you guys are counselors naturally through whatever it is that you do. You could have a totally different job, but people at your job come to you for advice. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a fireman. I don't know why that's coming up. But you the fireman that everybody know to go to when certain stuff go down. I don't know what that white thing is floating in the camera, but y'all saw that. Maybe it's a spirit. I don't know. But this card itself says you heal with the kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ears. So like I said, you could be that person at your job that everyone goes to for advice. You could be that cousin, that friend, that mother, that aunt, that uncle, that, you know, whatever. Counseling is something that you do naturally. Strangers tell you their life stories. I can relate to this. So on Sunday, maybe you're going to be that listening ear for someone. Or maybe you will be researching counseling. Maybe that's a book that you're going to be picking up on Saturday. The clarifier that we have is Ascended Masters. This is like what I'm getting from Spirit, this is like a major arcana of the Oracle cards. It is. Because it's like, do you see all these Ascended Masters? It's like Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, people that I can't even, Saint Germain. It's like a lot of different gods that have come before us from all different religions and practices. And they're all connected to the divine. What the card itself says is powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you. So in regards to the counseling that you're doing, your messages are coming from them. Your messages are coming from the Ascended Masters, from Jesus, Buddha, Kuan Yin, whoever it is that you call upon. It's coming from your higher self, and source consciousness. Because we are all just divine reflections of the divine. Jesus, Buddha, all of the ones that supposedly walked this earth, that were spiritual teachers, prophets, that were walking, living prophets, you're the same thing. Because your messages come from God too. When it comes to your practicing, when it comes to your counseling, when it comes to the books that you're going to write, the spiritual books that, or the lessons that you've learned that you can help people with, all of that is coming from the ascended masters. They're watching over you. It says powerful, loving, wise, spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Ooh, that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? So Sunday, we're going to be possibly getting messages for ourselves in regards to counseling or for other people from the ascended masters. So we have nothing to worry about. It's like we got help. You got help from the angels. On Saturday, they telling you to ask for it. Pick up them books. You know what I mean? Cancel, clear, delete. Ask Archangel Michael, your angels, God, whoever you call upon to cut that shit. You know what I mean? He got a sword for a reason. Like, just imagine some big person with big angel wings or whatever you want to imagine in your head cutting out anything that comes against you. Because nothing against you is going to prosper when you got this type of energy. Like, you got powerful and loving, wise teachers following you, guiding you, and protecting you. Like, there's nothing that we need to be worried about at this time. For real, for real. So I'm going to move on to the tarot before I get too long-winded. Alright, so the first card we have for the overall energy is the Magician. Exactly. Like, we've had this card a few times this week. This is the second time. I got this wand in my hand for a reason. The Magician has everything they need to manifest the life that they want. He got everything. He got the cup. He got the pentacle. He got the wand. He got the sword. He has everything. As above is so below. It's like, so we need to be concentrating on the positive in our life. That's what the cancel, clear, delete is about. Choose only positive words and thoughts because you're rapidly manifesting things. You're making magic happen, in other words. So you have to be the magician in your life, but you have to manifest what it is you want and not what it is you don't want. Focus on what it is you want. The clarifier that we have, and the Magician is a major arcana. The clarifier we have is the Hangman, which is another major arcana. So we're thinking about it. And it's okay to think about it. But it's also okay to know that you have all these tools and pretty much at your disposal. You know what I mean? Like, the Hangman is the perfect card to think about at this time. So it's like, all right, I got all these things. What I'm going to do with them? I have all these gifts, talents, and abilities. I know I need to practice. Which one am I going to hone on in? How am I going to cancel these people? How am I going to move forward? You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do when it comes to this book? You know what I mean? What book am I going to pick up to help me move forward? Whatever it is. I'm going to read the book just so it can help me help you clarify. Help me help you. Because those are two major arcana. So this is our higher self giving us these messages of what we need to do at this present time. So the Magician is about skill, diplomacy. It also can be associated with sickness, pain, loss, disaster, and self-confidence and will. We have the free will that came up in the have. You asked your angels about this, about health with this. So you have the free will to do whatever it is to make this magic in your life. You have to do it, though. The Hangman. The Hangman is about wisdom, trials, circumcision, discernment. So we're using discernment about how we're going to move forward with the Magician. We're making sacrifices and using our intuition, and we're being prophets. We're prophetic. You understand what I'm saying? We're making magic. We're co-creating with the universe. That's self-explanatory, y'all. So the second card that came out is the Knight of Wands. Knights are the slow moving energy in the deck, but wands are associated with fire signs. Fire signs are what? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is about departure, absence, flight, immigration. It's a friendly person. It's also about change. It could be about you changing residence or changing a job, changing situations. But it's associated with change. The clarifier is the Ace of Wands. So once again, this could be associated with a fire sign, but aces are associated with new opportunities. So there is a new opportunity and change. You're changing at this time. And this is about creation, inventions, enterprise, So you're using your magician energy to start a new enterprise and innovate and use these energies in your life. This is about beginnings, new beginnings, birth, source, family. You're building your legacy. This is about fortune, inheritance, money. So you're using this magician energy to move forward in your life and build this so that you have a strong foundation for yourself and your family. The Fool. Basically, this is a major arcana as well. We got 3 major arcana so far. The Fool is about, it's about, it can be about intoxication, extravagance, mania, folly, and frenzy. But it's also about new opportunities and taking a chance. Like, this person got nothing but a bag in his hand. Look like he got a flower in one hand and a hobo bag and a dog. And his dog is like, yo, chill out. You about to walk off this cliff, yo. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French, but that's what he's saying. He like, oh, well, I'm out of here, fuck it. So it's just like we're not foolishly walking into this, but we're, being childlike and open to this new beginning, in other words. The clarifier is the Knight of Cups. Cups are associated with water energy. So this could be associated with slow moving energy from a water sign, or you're gonna be partnering perhaps with the water sign in this new adventure. The Knight of Cups in the book is about graceful energy. It's referring to the higher graces. It's about arrival. So maybe somebody is coming into your life that is a water sign. It's also about an invitation. It's also about messages coming in, proposals, propositions, incitement. So, and it's in the upright, so that's a great thing. And this could also be, like I said, it could be associated with a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I feel like this message is pretty self-explanatory. Like, we're being told to practice what it is that we want to do. Know that you are helping heal people, whether it's through your daytime job or you just being who you are and giving an empathetic ear to people. You help people. You need to practice and polish your skills, though. And that's in regards to whatever it is that you are moving forward in. Your natural gifts as well. You can always polish those. Don't think negative about yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself more than anyone. That's what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? So I feel like this message is pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, know that you have so much help, yo. Like, we are loved. So feel that energy around you and imagine it as well. Call upon God and ask them to help you and shield you in moving forward in this magician energy so that you can have this innovation in your life. Like, yes, I feel like this is definitely a great weekend. We're gonna be practicing some patience as well, because it's gonna take time to build an empire. You know what I mean? That takes time. So don't feel bad about taking your time. Practice your skills, read them books, get the research down, and move forward. So we're gonna move on to the pendulum, guys. I hope that message resonates. At this time, I ask that you focus on one yes or no question, and I ask that Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, and all light beings of the universe answer that one question for you. What answer do you have for us today for our highest good for the weekend of April 27th through the 29th, Spirit, Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, thanks for showing up today. Archangels, I ask that you surround us with your white light, your pink light, your green light, your blue light, your violet light, your gold light. Shield us from any negativity. I hope that we all have a blessed weekend. I hope that everyone gets this answer that they need today. What is it, a yes or a no? It's still going in a circle, so I'm going to say it, yeah. But usually they don't give it to me until I say that. Okay, it's a yes. So whatever you asked at this time, it's a yes for now, and that is for your highest good. That's awesome. I hope this message resonates. I know I say that a lot, but I really do. If it does, please give me some feedback in the comments below, or like, follow on Facebook, Instagram. I post daily stuff on there, and I tend to go live and do free readings from time to time. I'm trying to keep up with the channel. I will be taking some classes soon, so if I do stray off the channel, please hit me up for a private. If you would like a one question reading, add me on the Instant Go app if you have an Apple or iOS phone. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good weekend. Be safe. All right, peace and love.